What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. I am Kevin ZELMAN, a mega super fan of The Voice, and you can find me here each week where I'll be talking about the current week of The Voice. But you might be sitting there watching thinking, why should I be trusting this guy? Well, I have never missed an episode of the show, and I can tell you pretty much every single thing there is to know. Just watch. We had rock, we had pop, and we had country. The blind auditions of The Voice have a little bit of everything for everyone. We had rockers like AYALA and MANNY, CABO, country singers such as Dickerson and Morgan Frazier, and we even had duo JUBAL and Amanda get engaged on the Voice stage, which was a first. We also had a few contestants rearrange popular songs, which ended up being a hit with the coaches. VALE switched up Meghan Trainor's Lips Are Movin', which caught the eye of Coach Gwen, who snagged LYNSEY for her team. We also met Hungarian pop star VIKTOR KIR-AH-LAY, who wowed the coaches for a 4-chair turn and ultimately joined Team Adam along with Andi and Alex, who are twins and can do a killer harmony. They also had a 4-chair turn and they chose Adam as their coach. These past 2 nights had incredible jaw-dropping performances, but there can only be one winner, as we know. So here are the artists that we need to keep an eye on, and this is what I like to call Kevin's picks. So my first pick is Jeffrey Austin, and he is someone who I think can easily make it into the finale. He hasn't been on the stage performing in nearly 6 years, but he completely blew me away with his performance of Sam Smith's Lay Me Down. Gwen, surprisingly, was the only coach that turned, but she really got the winner there. Manny CABO is a 45-year-old photographer from New York, and his performance of Here I Go Again resulted in a 4-chair turn and had a very excited Adam Levine standing on his chair. And with that being said, Manny is now a proud member of Team Adam. Next is Chris Crump, who actually left his wedding reception to go audition for The Voice, and it's definitely paying off. He performed Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud, which he says was a perfect extension of his vows he said to his wife on his wedding day. He also had a 4-chair turn, and he ended up choosing Coach Blake Shelton. She dubs herself as an uncool oddball, but Adam begged to differ. Corinne Bukowski, a pre-med student, has such a unique and powerful voice, which I personally think is going to take her far in the competition, but her coach Gwen Stefani will definitely be making sure of that. Lastly, resident Californian Cole Kriske blew me away. He sang Dreaming with a Broken Heart and chose Blake Shelton to coach him for the season. With a little more confidence, I truly believe that he is one of the people we can see at the finale. So during the show, I am seeing all of you guys tweeting your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and everything, but make sure you're also tweeting me at Kevin ZELMAN using hashtag VoiceRecap, and we will read your tweets on air, like these ones. At BrandyLynn87 says, at Cole Kriske Music is incredible. His dad would be so proud of him. Wow, just wow. Hashtag perfection, hashtag moving story. At AbbyLou333 also said that she is loving Gwen Stefani being all flirty on The Voice. Pretty sure all the boys are pulling that move on this show. Gwen, do your thing. And at Fuzan says, damn, Chris Crump gave me the goosebumps. So you guys, as you can see, I always appreciate the tweets, so make sure you continue to do so, and maybe you can see yours here on the show next week. So next week is the last week of blind auditions, and here's where the coaches currently stand. Team Adam has 10 artists, including twins Andi and Alex and Manny CABO, along with Hungarian superstar VIKTOR KIR-AH-LAY. Team Blake also has 10 artists, which include the man of second chances, Dickerson, and one of my frontrunners, Cole Kriske. Team Gwen's 10 artists consist of another 2 of my frontrunners, Jeffrey Austin and Corinne Bukowski. And lastly, Team Pharrell's 10 artists stack up nicely against the other teams with newly engaged couple JUBAL and Amanda. Head to the stream.tv/The Voice for a complete list of artists on each of the teams. And make sure to come back next week as I will give you the lowdown on the last week of blind auditions before we head into the battle rounds. See you guys next week. I want you to tune in to the Voice Recap Show on the stream.tv and make sure you hit that button below and subscribe.